Right, Mia, I guess that you're here. I guess. I'll just bring up the chat. Hold on. Right, watch me. I want to show you how to do it, and then you can learn, right? Watch carefully. This will make it Mia proof, right? Because in here, in this video, right, look, you can right-click Stats for Nerds, and it says that there's a 2-second delay, right? Now, we can prove that by, if I say a word, I'll either say Mia or Kieran, right? I'll say one of those, and you type the name when I say it, right? Kieran. You see, how you do is, if I press back here, I just need to pop out chat. I always do this, because I can keep the chat on another screen, right? Now, when you're here, on this page, anywhere like this, you press this, and you press go live, right? Now, when you have the list of your stream, if I just change account, right? So say I went to this one, and I do create, and I do go live. Actually, I can't do it on that account. It doesn't matter. I'll do it on another one. I'll do it on this one, right? So when you're on here, when you get on here, you click it at this point, right? And then you open on OBS, right? However, right? If I switch back to this one, and then you go into here, settings, and then there's something here that says manage YouTube account. Is this it? But, and then advanced settings, that I need to zoom out a bit. There is this part where you can do pre-setup, right? This one. The thing is, the account, this pages are so complicated. There is definitely a way, but let's just play the game, right? Probably the best thing to do. I just need to change the size of this because you'll see what I can see. I can see this tiny text. Like, it's even smaller on my other screen. Maybe I need to pop out the chat again. Right. Let's go to here. Let's go to here. Okay. Pop out chat. Okay, hacks. Right then, let's go. So I like to use a program called Spectaculator. Go to here. I need to close this browser and open it. You want to do the Coke one, right? So the Coke one is, you found it earlier. When I search, I don't see it. Ah, here it is. I always put stuff on the desktop mirror. I'm not as pro as you with a computer. Did you know that, right? I'm not as pro. You've got your stuff nicely organized, but I don't. Now, if this lets me do a 30-day trial, I'll do it. But if it doesn't, then I'll just buy it. I don't care. It's $10.99. It's not really expensive. Oh, it's already installed. Okay. Go bugger. Right, this won't take long. Blah, blah, blah. It's using Google Pay, so you can't see my card number. It's okay. Am I not getting scammed? 10.99. Okay. Did I need to do this? Oh, I need to click that. I'm an idiot. It's 090, but I don't care. You still can't find out my number. No thanks. Right. That's your cart, blah, blah, blah. Bye. Like, this company's legit. They've been around for ages. They're not going to nick my card number. So the details will be in my email address. Okay. This program is really good. You'll see what I mean, right? The PDF can contain your invoice. I need to change this, like, large size everything. It's really pissing me off. Because I have it on 150% and it's really annoying. Right, okay. Right, my license key is this. So, Brad. License key. Why? Oh. That's the wrong name, that's why. B. R. Kingston. Right, this time it'll work. See? Purchased. Right. I need to click off of that. And then... Right, are you ready then, Mia? We've got 2 seconds of delay, yeah? Look, it's got fucking Santa Claus on it. You put Myth before. You mistyped your own name, right? If you want it square, like OG resolution, I can do that, but I don't mind it widescreen. Like, it's a little bit easier to read when it's square, I guess. Okay. Like, I can even have the chat on the screen as well. Whoa. We can't do it like that. I wish this didn't snap to the side of things, right? Because that's just so annoying. Okay. Now, remember, I have to do P, yeah? Because of the way that it was programmed. I programmed this, do you remember? You have to have the name, and you can put Coca-Cola Enterprise and Sony.com, PS3, PS4, PS5, and then AMD Computers and Tesla. But you have to have a 4-name thing for the side, so Coca, Sony, AMD, Tesla. And then, and this screen, where you want to buy stuff, because it's a variable, and you have to have an input key, you can't have 2 the same. So we had to choose play for PlayStation. Right. And you want 3 of those. Okay. Yep. It was quite hacks how we done it, though. We did get it to work, and it was hacks. Let's see if we can get this camera a little bit bigger. Because maybe you can be like, hey, Vinny! But they're currently both asleep. I'm gonna try and go all in Coca-Cola, right? All in, right? for a joke, right? Yeah, your lag was so bad, Mia. I was trying not to get annoyed. I was happy for you to host the game, and I was happy, but you was getting annoyed because it was taking me a long time to reply and stuff. I get it. It's a lot easier and more interactive if there's less lag. But hopefully I've shown you how to do it. You have to change that before you set up the stream on OBS, right? But it's okay. Right. Do you know what you want to do yet? I can do calculations for you if you need at the side of the screen. This monitor. There we go. See, this bug, where you have to keep typing in the number, that's a genuine bug in the program. Like, that exists on OG hardware as well. And the fact that it exists on the emulator as well means that the emulator is 100% accurate. Because the bug doesn't happen all the time. It only happens sometimes. You're saying A, but you mean quit or what? A bonus for Coca-Cola. 30%. I can buy Coca-Cola another 30 now. Hacks. And Coca-Cola's up by 2, right? So I'm printing money, right? Bonus for Coca-Cola. 50%. Mia's like, how to hacks. The safest thing is what you're doing, though, is have some of everything. Because if Coca-Cola went bankrupt, I'd be out of the game. So maybe I have to, like, start investing in something else. But I've had a good start from Coca-Cola so far. I've been very lucky. %90 tax lady. Just pay back my loan. Hacks. Tax ladies, I only had 10 cents. Wait. AMD got sold off at 60% rib. That sucked. That sucked. The Tesla went down. Tax lady. Tax lady, I knew it. 10%. Mia's back. What are you gonna do? Here, imagine someone comes in chat and they're like, what the hell game is this? And I'll be like, this is stock market. It was from 1982 and we like reprogrammed it to bring it into the 21st century. Fake tax lady. Wow, since I bought Sony, I've lost a lot of money. So remember, Coca-Cola starts at 10. It can go down to like 1, or it can go up to like 30, right? But the average is 10. So if it's less than 10, it's worth buying. If it's more than 10, it's not really worth buying. But it depends how much more, right? You get me? So with AMD at 249, it is the normal price. So it can go up and it can go down, right? I can't just end my turn because the money I owe the bank is going to be over 1,000 next turn. And then if I sold one Tesla, I'd only have 700 left, right? So I have to do it now. It didn't work out for me. Oh, bugger. You see, the interest rate is 35%. You don't want to have a high loan when the interest is high. If you write A, I'm just going to press Q. I get it. I understand. That's why I've done it already. Because you see where it says, which will you buy? S. If I put S for Sony, it would just do stop buying. You understand? That's why we have to do P, right? And you can't change the stop word. Because we tried, right? AMD is bankrupt. We lost all our money. But they open again. And then they're down 100. Wow. That's down a lot for AMD, right? Tax lady. 90%, man. Rip your wallet. Right? Whoa. Yeah. I'm gonna sell everything. I just got 16 times $90. Nice. Tax lady, 20%. So really what you need to know, Mia, is that you've got 30 cokes at 12.2, right? If you keep quitting, you're not going to make any money. Listen to me, right? So you've got $300 in coke, and then you've got 11 times 80. You've got $880 in Sony, right? So if you got rid of like 5 Sony and got some AMD, so like 80 times 5, you could probably afford 2 AMDs with that, with a small loan. And you always want a minimum of 2 of something, because when they have this option where you get 1 more share for every 2 owned, if you have 2, you'll get 3, but if you have 1, you won't get anything, right? So you must have an even number to get that free one, right? So, like, that's an option for you. You don't have to do what I suggest, but I'm saying that you don't have much coke and you have a lot of Sony. So, like, you could sell some Sony and get some more coke if you wanted, right? But AMD is currently the lowest price one. But if you keep quitting, you'll always have exactly what you had before. You're not really going to make any money unless you try to get more of something. More of something that's cheap, right? But you're entirely open to do your own strats. Damn it. Bonus for Tesla. Dickheads. Oh my god. AMD is bought out at 120%, so we made profit there. Okay. So before you do anything, I'll just tell you that at the moment Coca-Cola is lower than normal, and the others are all higher than normal. So up to you what you want to do. Because I can always remember the initial values. In fact, I can write it at the side of the screen if you want. So basically, if you see something that's lower than those numbers, it's worth getting, right? Do you understand? And if it's a lot higher than those numbers, it's not worth getting, because the price will drop. Tax lady. You want 25, yeah? Okay. Tax lady. You just got 50% back. You still want to quit, or you want to do something? Tesla bonus. With 4,000 in the bank, yeah. Six, 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 six. You watch Tesla go bankrupt. Whoa. I just lost 600 bucks just like that. I just lost 600 bucks. I can tell you now that Coke is super cheap, right? It's looking spicy, that one. So I guess you'll want at least 10 more of those, right? Coke bonus, 30% of the value. Q retains tax fraud. You've got some Sony that I don't have, and you have more Coke that I don't have. So we've got some different things. But I don't want to just spend a lot of money on Coke just because you're doing it. I want to do something different. I haven't got any money, so it doesn't matter. Wow, that Coke is down again. Wow. Sony is cheap now as well. Wow, it's the crash of 29. Everything is down except from Tesla, which I just bought. And I just made bank on Tesla. Excuse me. I just made bank on Tesla there, finally. But you've just made more money than me right here because you have a lot of Coke. So you got $300. What? Tax lady, 90% of your cash. You only had cigarette money though, right? Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Shit. The market was closed. What are you gonna do with $50, me? $50. Beg for money on the street. Whoa. That was hacks. Because Tesla gave me 1 share for every 2 that I had. So I went from 4 to 8 and then to 12 directly. So you see, I'm taking the loan out of one thing and putting it into another, right? And Tesla have just paid me again. And I got scammed. Oh my god. Wasn't too bad. Right, this is the huge move, Mia. Let's go, right? Oops. I did that wrong. Coca-Cola. 2,000. AMD bonus. 90%. Sell Tesla 2. And then quit. Wow. Look, Coke is like $2, right? And Sony is now worth nothing. Bankrupt. And then they're open again. Mia, we can restart if you want, because I don't think you can win now. I know that sounds harsh, but you never know, though. I could get screwed. I'm not just claiming victory. Or what I'm saying is you have 200 Cokes and they're worth $2 each. So you got less money than what you started with. Do you get me? So you've got like 200 times 2.96. You got $500. Rip me, right? Should we restart, yeah? Like, just because Coke went up and... Oh, God. Well, actually, I lost a lot of money there on Tesla. However, because the interest rate is high, Mia's got minus 245. Because remember, you start on 1,000, so you actually was on 755. So you see the difference between 700 and 20,000. It's not really like worth carrying on at that point. So let's try again. Right, the market is closed day one, so... And I got a tax rate refund of 90% day one. That's not really fair, is it? Let's restart again. That's not really fair, is it? So I already started with double the money that you had. That's not fair, is it? Who programmed this game, right? Should we do a control character as well, Mia, right? Like, we can use our own strategy, and then the control character will use basic strategy, which is buy the cheapest thing and sell whatever you've got that's expensive, right? So we do 3 players. Mia, Brad, and Vinny. So Vinny's going to use standard strats. If Vinny wins, obviously standard strats are the best, right? And the market's closed again. That's only a 30% tax refund. We'll carry on from there. And Vinny has a 50% tax refund. So Vinny's currently winning. But you'll have more money now because of the interest. So what are you going to do? Because we don't know what's going to go up and down, whatever you choose here will affect the rest of the game. No one has Tesla, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some decent money into Sony. So I'm going to get 10 of those. That's a Hacks tax refund. I'm going to put some money into Coke. And then I'm going to put some money in AMD. Okay. Right. Vinny got another tax refund. So what Vinny's going to do is he's got 3,000. He's going to divide everything in thirds, right? So he's going to go for AMD and get 4 of them for 1,000. He's going to then buy Sony. And he's going to get 20 of those for 1,000. And then he's going to buy Coca-Cola. And he's going to get 103. Yeah. That's the standard strategy, to divide everything in thirds, right? He could get Tesla, but it's too expensive to get 2 of them, right? Tesla stays the same price. Mia just had a tax lady. He's back in business. So, I can tell you that Sony is cheaper than normal, and Coke and AMD are higher than normal. You got more money now than you had last time. Because last time you just lost money nearly every turn. So you're actually doing alright this time. Right, the market's closed, Mia. So that's that. I got a tax lady, but the market's closed. Vinny got a tax lady, and the market's closed. Rip. Right then. So this is Vinny's turn. Wow, that Sony is down a lot. And the Tesla is down a lot as well. Oh bugger. But I can tell you, Mia, if you sold one Coke, you could pay off your loan. Because as long as you have the loan, you'll be losing money. Because the loan will go up every single turn. I just thought I'll do that for you. Because with Tesla being so low, it's likely to go up. You don't want to sell that. You want to keep it. Because you're the only one that's got one. You know why Vinny done that, don't you, Mia, right? Because he's likely to make a lot of money if that Tesla goes up. And at the moment, it's still going down. Because he's quite a clever dog, right? You could do Vinny strats if you wanted. You could sell some coke because it's higher than normal and buy a Tesla. Like, it's risky, but you've got to take some risk. Because, like, imagine Tesla went bankrupt. That would be bad. That would be bad. Like, literally at the end of the turn, it is possible that Tesla can go up by 700 quite easily, but it could also go down even further, and that's what's interesting about this game, because you don't know. Tax lady. So this is what I'm saying. If you've got a loan of 350, that loan will be about 400 or 500 next turn. But if Tesla goes up by 250, then you've made 500 because you've got two of them, right? And the market's closed, which doesn't help things. So Vinny owes the bank 2,322 and he can't do anything about it. Now the interest rate's only 9%, so that's not going to be too bad. So you only owe the bank 400 now. You got a pointless tax refund of nothing. You're basically in the same situation as at the end of the other turn where you need to quit again. Right, that's some money for people that have AMD. But it's been cancelled. Vinny owes the bank 2,577. So let's see what happens. So Coke stays the same price. Tony is up 11. AMD is down 100. Tesla goes up by 65. Not that much. And the market's closed again. AMD bonus. Okay. That's bad for you and for Vinny, because you've got loans and you haven't been able to do anything about it. You can always ask for Vinny tips if you want, right? Because Vinny's trying to win. He's not trying to lose, right? So the Vinny tips is to sell everything and end your turn. Because you'll then collect interest on the money that you've got in the bank. And then when stuff changes price, you'll then have a much better idea of what to do next. That's the Vinny tip, right? Sell everything and quit. Because then you'll get interest on that large amount of money. You could even get a tax lady as well. So that is the Vinny tips. You don't have to do Vinny tips, but it's just an option. So the Vinny tips is you've got 2,000, right? And the Vinny tip is to quit as well. Now I just ripped money, look. 30% of that. Right, everything's closed again. Right, Vinny's in a big trouble. Because there's going to be a high interest again. But the good thing is he's got money in the bank, right? So what Vinny's going to do is Vinny's going to do Vinny tips as well. Just quit. And now you have 2,200. You've just made 200 bucks. So you can decide what to do now, because you could rebuy Tesla and buy some other things, or like up to you. But you've got more money now than you had last turn, so the Vinny tips worked because you made money. Do you get me? You was on like 1956 or something last time, so you made 250 bucks. Tax lady. Tax lady again. From what it looks like, I think you can buy 18 Coca-Cola if you wanted to do that. So 18 times 12.35 in my head is 227. You couldn't buy another one, but you could get 18. I worked that out in my head. I'm pretty good at math. And me will probably quit after that. So you just made some money there. And it's Tesla time for Brad. But you see, the money in the bank is going up faster than the loan. Hello, Vinny's just got screwed. 30%. Whoa. Sony is bankrupt. Now, Vinny just lost $1,000 on that. He just lost $1,000 on that. Oh dear, newsflash at AMD. AMD is closed. And Tesla is down again. Okay. I still think Vinny's winning, though. Mia's going for danger strats. Let's see. Are you done, yeah? Hopefully Tesla goes up, right? Coca-Cola bonus. Tesla bonus. 80%. You just printed money, Mia. You just did. But that's okay. I'm buying out the PS6, right? $100 Sony. They just went bankrupt, yeah. Right, what does Vinny do? He doesn't have any Sony. Tesla's up by 200. You okay, Vinny? Come on in. Vinny! Hi, Vinny. He's coming to check that we're playing properly. Right. Right, Mia, you can pay off your loan just by pressing S, right? Do you want to do that? Done. So, Vinny tips is that AMD is pretty cheap right now. That's the tips. All into Tesla, alright then. Or in. Right. All Tesla people get nothing. Okay. Whoa, look, Tesla's up huge, Mia. You just printed cash. But the thing is, at the moment, everything is higher than normal. Market is closed. AMD people get 50%. What's up, Shenley? How are you doing? I don't know if Shenley is the right way to pronounce it, but I like that name. That's good. So we're playing 1982 vintage games. Let's buy another 2 Tesla. Do you see that Vin is cheating me, right? He has 6,500. He has 6,900 now. What to do? He just printed money there. Even though Sony went down, he still made money. Wow, Tesla's well high right now. Isn't it funny, Mia, right? That I have this system in the other room, yeah? Like, I could even go and get it if you want to see what it looks like IRL. And we're playing that system on like a $5,000 computer. Right? It's like 10 million times faster than that computer. That's what's so fun. Do you want me to go and get it? Okay. I'll obviously take it out the box, but this is the box. And on the back, it tells you how to hook it up, right? So, here it is. And this here's the power port. And this here's the video port, right? That's all you get. And you can press the buttons. They have the like code on there so that you can see what each button does. Like, you have to press like the FN key and stuff. But it's quite thin as well. And then 48K there, it says at the back. It's kind of hard to read. Let me make it bigger. Because my camera is quite good quality. I can zoom in, yes, stupid. 48K. So 48 kilobytes of RAM. And we've got like 64 million kilobytes of RAM on this PC. So that is pretty cool. And I even keep in the box the remote control for the TV that it works on, because I have to tune it in each time that I use it. So that is pretty cool, right? And it even says like Sinclair on the polystyrene. I don't know if you can see Sinclair. Like, that is like a 50-year-old computer, right? Right. Okay. So it's Mia's turn. But the irony, Mia, is that we're playing on like a $5,000 computer, the same system, right? Through the power of the internet multiplayer, right? Yeah, Tesla will go down, but it might go up before it goes down. You never know. But that's the thing with this game. Like, if Tesla's worth 1,542, right? You have $7,000 in Tesla, right? And then you have 18 Cokes, yeah? Imagine Tesla went bankrupt. You would then have only $200. So you want to get some stuff in some other places, ideally. Otherwise, you're fucking lost. Don't you reckon? If this tax lady takes money away from you, that was silly. Oh, bugger. 90%, man. Yeah. I can tell you that you just lost 4,500. So Coca-Cola's staying at the same price. Yeah, I got a feeling that. Hold on, I got a feeling you can't win from here. But how about we look at the code again and see if we can make some more modification for the lols, right? Should we see who's winning, right? You see what I mean? It's not really fair. Okay. Okay. Now, I can say that you're getting unlucky, right? But let's have a look at the code, right? So, if I move onto the desktop, the original version, right? And then I go... I need to go onto the keyboard, right? Where's the keyboard? Am I stupid? Idiot. Here. Right, what we need to do is we need to press break. And to do that, we do cap shift break. No? Symbol shift break. We need this program called basing, right? This spectaculator is good for we need this. Don't lie. No releases. Don't lie. Look, if I want to find something, I'll fucking find it. Don't argue with me. This. Aha. So this basing C, right? It's basically, well, you'll see. Open. Desktop. Open. So let's have a look. Right. Now we can scroll across to see what it's saying, right? But I can make this a little bit smaller. That's better. Right. So you see here where I put Sony.com, etc., etc., AMD, etc., etc., Tesla. And then here is you owe the bank. Right? This news flash where you have flash 1, paper 3 at 17.7. Now the at is the location on the screen, right? So we could actually have paper something different and have it a different color if we wanted to, right? And this part here, this is saying that if you have more than 99999, then you win. However, you see, this is my code because before this is 1 million, yeah? But I've said it that you have to have 10 million to win. So the game is a little bit longer, right? Do you get it, right? So this is which shares Oop. It keeps scrolling across. This is which shares will you buy. It keeps going to the beginning of that line. And this is dealings in suspended. The bank will lend you money, blah, blah, blah. You owe the bank, blah, blah, blah. Like, you could even change this to show your name who owes the bank instead of, say, you. Like, that's possible to add that in, right? And then there's, you need more cash to repay the bank. Bank takes loan, bank unhappy. But, like, there's an algorithm here. Like, what does this do? So R equals R minus 1 times TC less than 10 minus 1 times TC more than 100 plus 1 times TC minus 10 plus 1 times TC minus 100. So TC is a variable that is looking at the n array. It is possible to understand what that means. But that's quite a long algorithm, isn't it? Let's hope that he says it's okay, right? So Mia, what you've got to do here is you've got to find out where it's going, right? So initially, at the start, it's going to say go to 100. Now there is no 100, so it'll go to 110. And then it's looking at this. So what it's doing is this is a 32 array, right? H is Coca, Sony, AMD, and Tesla. So that's what H is, right? And it's able to find that information, right? The next H is loads of numbers. The next B is 500 to 24 step 8. So we need to look at H. Read H. And then here is data. So this goes into P. That says 500 over 6, 500 over 6, 500 over 6. So where is H? Because it's going through this, right? It can't know the value of H at the very beginning, right? However, you see here, you see here where it's an array of 32, this here, this number of 32 here is affecting this, right? And then this H number is looking at these 4 and 4. So that's looking at read H I. I is 1 to 4, so read H. Data, Coca, Sony, AMD, Tesla. So if we change this to one, and then we put this at 55. File save. Export TAP, and we call it X. Let's see if that made a difference. Am I blind? Aha. Hacked. Why can't I type? Whoops. Let's open it again. Reset, right. different prices, Mia. But you know what's going to happen? The prices are going to go back to where they should be, right? You watch. So the Coke's back to 10. Now, what I want to know, yes, you can change the starting price, but why do they keep going back to where they should be, right? That's what I want to know. Because you see here, when they're looking at the H, just here, they're looking for I, and I is 1 to 4. Next I. So it goes through each of these, right? Why then does it say for I equals 1 to 6? But here I was 1 to 4. What does B do? Is it a Boolean? If this wasn't 1 to 6 and this was 1 to 7, would that affect things? Now this is where we're changing line 170, yeah? This could crash the game. And I'll override it as hacks. Right? And then we'll just reset the other one. Right, let's see if this breaks the game. So we changed the 6 to a 7, right? Now, is anything weird gonna happen? Nothing weird seems to be happening. I want something weird enough to happen that will break the game. And then we'll know not to touch that, right? So that 1 to 7 is fine leaving like that, right? So if this was I is 1 to 4, imagine we only had 1 to 3. Like, we could literally delete Tesla, I think, right? Do you think, right? It's possible. Like, this one could definitely break the game, right? Are you ready to break the game? Subscript wrong in line 170. So that broke the game. We couldn't even start. So we can't do that. So this here, line 170. So this would have to be 4. Well, if it was 1 to 3, it'd have to be, in fact, it could be 6, I think. Let's make that 6. I know what I'm doing. Because you see, it tells you where it crashes, right? And it crashed at 170, right? So let's open. And then we need to reset. It doesn't like that, does it? Right. So this changing this to a 3 breaks the game. You see, right? And this was originally 1 to 6, so that's back how it started, right? So we can't fuck with that one. What else can we do? You see this here where it says beep and beep and beep and beep and beep here. These are all audios, right? Like, it's probably wise to keep this how it was. Like, we could change the company names if we wanted to. But it is quite cool that you can just edit the code, right? But there's some things down here, some of this stuff here, that I just don't understand what it does. Yeah. And this keeps happening here. It's like an auto backup, right? Like, that's distracting. And there's some text along here that tells you how to play. And this here, this where you see this, where it's like binary, yeah? This here makes it flash. This is a special key on the keyboard where you have blue, red, magenta, green, cyan, yellow, white, right? And then graphics. But then there is one that says flash. Where is it? Here, flash, under V, right? But you see, each key has like, if I go into paint, you can see better. Each key has several different things that it does. Like, it's highly advanced, this system, right? So you see, you have L print, L list, bin, in keys, screen, abs, sign, data, restore, read, sin, cost, tan, int, and plot, draw, rem, run. So many different things. But I can show you some basic coding with this, right? So, like, if I just reset, and then I put like 10 print, it's easier if I use this keyboard. So if you just print my name is Jay and Mia 20 goes to 10, right? If you just did that, for example, and then did run, it would do this, right? Now, this time, if you did 5 and then you did paper, which is here. Hold on. Not continue. I don't want to do that. Now, how do I get this to come up? That just gave me question mark. For some reason, I'm making just black lines. That's not good. Ah, there we go. We fixed it. Yeah. Now, there's a way to do red. I forget how to do it. It can't be symbol shift. There's another button. If we could just type, that would help. So if I did, that's going to do print. You see how there's a K on the screen, right? Right? You see that there's a K, right? When I press a letter, when K is there, it will do whatever the white word is, right? But now there's an L. So if I press P again, it will just say P. Right? But if I press cap shift and press this button, it will go back. If I press it again, it will delete that and it will say K again. Now, if I take off cap shift and I say press W, it will draw, right? So let's do, I need to know how to do that. There's something that you can press. You can't press cap shift and symbol shift at the same time. Damn it. I wish that I could just type. So this time it can do it with a board. Watch this. See that? It's green. Now, if we did 5 order 3, it would overwrite what was already there. And now it would do it pink. You see that? Right? And if we did 6, we could do like this actually. Damn, if we do file new in this, hold on. Right, so if we did, I can just type in here, right? I can type exactly what I was typing there. Why can't I fucking move that around? That's so annoying. Like, what if you wanted to? You could move this. Right. I can't even type in there now. I can't do anything on that. Oh, this. No, fuck off. Now I can move it. Right, okay. Right, so. Why can't I type now? This is pissing me off. I need to press. I swear by pressing new, it's not resetting how I want it to. I think it's trying to run as I'm writing it. That's the problem. So if we close that. Let's just run it by itself. Right. But it's gonna have gone back to tiny, but never mind. These fonts are stupid. Okay. I need to make this smaller. Right, let's see. a lot easier to write the code like this, Mia, don't you reckon? Wouldn't you say? It told me I did an error, but I don't have fucking arrow keys on this keyboard, so I can't write too much in one line. So here's the output, right, over here, right? So if I go play, now you see it got to the end, right? But border 1 and then border 2 just replaced it, so you don't see anything different. However, if you did pause 100, let's see if we can figure this out. You need to do this. No? You just remove the 100. We need to change this away from 7, basically. And we need to... My name is Jay and Mia. This needs to be deleted. After the pause, you need to border 2, right? And then 9. Now watch this, right? 11 go to 5. It's going to restart over and over, so it should switch between border 1 and 2, right? And now if you'll press play, you see that? We made a game, yeah? So you understand how border 1 and 2 changes, right? Do you get it? Now, obviously, we could make it a bit different than that. If we press stop, if we change the pause from 100 to 10, right? That's a bit faster, right? You get it, right? So I guess that, I don't know, 25 is more interesting. So if we don't want to go to 5 yet, now then, if we made it a bit more interesting, 11 paper 3 ink 4 border 5. Why don't you like that? You need to do ink first. Okay. Fuck off. Right. I don't get why it's doing that. Let's try it. No, it still doesn't want it. But we don't need to do that, right? What we can do is we can cheat. I can copy this. This is gonna fuck everything up. You'll love it, right? Yeah, I've got 2 brackets there, that's why. I also think that I could do this. With a comma, I think it's gonna work. So, what about if I used this? Does that work? The paper bit works. So I can remove that bit and then go like that. And then go like that. Ha! 3 functions in one line. Look at that. Do you see where the text changed color? So I need to do 17, go to 5. Now watch this. Why is it... It doesn't like that. It likes that though. So now I can run. It crashed. The number specified is not an appropriate color. The ink, paper, and border range from 1 to 7. Bright, flash, inverse, and over. Use 1, 0, and 8. Okay, so I used hacks. You can't have border 8. You can have 7. It told me that that's why I fucked up, right? So the paper is red, right? Now you see it says Jay and Mia twice for every time it says Brad, right? Now what you can do is you can even say like let me see if we can use some variables. Are you ready, right? We need to quit out of that. I need to... Right, we've crashed out of it. Right, good. Okay, let me see if I can show you something else. My keyboard keeps flashing, being stupid. Right. Okay, so if we did 10 for A equals 1, 2, 7. Yeah. Now we've got an A variable of 1 to 7. Right? Okay, right. 11 randomize A. Yeah. So A is now a random number from 1 to 7. Yeah. So then we do 12 border A. Random, yeah. 13 paper A. And then 14 ink A. 15 print. We got the sniper. 16 go to 10. Right? Run. Watch this. This is going to be absolutely busted. Nothing happened. Everything is in the same color. But now if I run it again, it won't be blue. Oh, apparently it was. Okay, right. I got a better idea. Where I've done this randomized thing, I need to change it. Right, hold on. We're going to get hacks, don't worry. I just need to rewrite it. I know exactly what I'm doing. Right. Okay. Why did that not let me do that? We had this working a minute ago. Start again. This gap I can't have here. Why? Or is it this? Damn, what did I have on the screen a minute ago, dude? Because that worked the first time. Right. New. Why is that a fucking error? I don't understand. I swear that's exactly what I put a minute ago. Maybe I need to do it this other way, right? Ah. Right. We've got different variables, right? So we've got ink, paper, and border, right? Alright, suck my balls. Right. Okay, this is going to be the long sentence, right? Are you ready? 70 ink A paper B border C print. Did we do hacks? Do you understand what we're trying to do? It worked. 80 go to 10. Well, we only need to go to 40 actually. Run. Will it crash? It's the fucking same again. I've got an idea. I've got an idea. When I do force break, I can edit the code, right? If we had here 2, I just have an idea. And we had this one as 3. Right? 3 to 7, right? We don't need to randomize. We need to do 40 next A. Yeah? Next B. You can't do that. Okay. $50 next B. 51 next C. We don't want to randomize C anymore. Right. This time we're going back to there, right? Are you ready? Will this work? Right, are you ready? Brake pressed. This is detected between two statements. The line and the statement number on the report refer to the statement before brake was pressed. Wait. Ugh. Ink, paper, and border range from 0 to 7. Okay. Let's do 6. 2 to 5. And let's do 3 to 6. Okay, will this work? Invalid color. 71. For value of A equals 13 to 6, step 1. The value of B is 9 to 5, step 1. Why? We need to do a forced break. Hold on. Right, is it going to work this time? Invalid color. I think I need 1 in all of these positions. Invalid color. For some reason in this memory address, there's a wrong number. It's meant to go through the different colors. That's what I'm trying to do, right? I think I need to do... I need to specify. Does that work? A equals 16 to 6 now. What the fuck? That's 11 to... It's still remembering random numbers. If I did the $sign after this... Coding with Brad doesn't go too well. Is the $sign underneath too? I don't even have the US keyboard. I need to do a dollar though. This one? Fuck's sake. There's a way around this. OSK. OSK is your best friend. You can do dollar with number 4. Okay. Because you must know that the keyboard in the USA and America is different, Mia. Did you know that? Like, on 2, you have at, but we have speech mark. Right? So if you can see on the keyboard, you can press it, right? So we can press shift $. Now, does this need to be in brackets? Where are even the brackets on this keyboard? Bro, this keyboard's really bad for doing coding, right? I only have like half the fucking options on here, right? Like, the only good thing about it is it's colorful, right? Like, it does like animations and stuff, right? But it doesn't have all the options. You can get all the options from this, right? So, shift. Apparently that's not right. Should we read the book, Mia? In the Wayback Machine, right? We'll learn, right? Because there's actually like a whole course that you can do, right? And the book comes with the machine, right? In fact, you'll love this, right? Let me just get the box. On the back, it says ZX Spectrum manual, how to do, right? We'll read the manual, bro. Chapter 1. How to do. You should be aware of the commands print, let, and input, and border, paper, and beep. But we want to actually see the PDF, right? Here we go. Hacks. See, this is the actual book, right? So, we want to do how to do 2 pages. There we go. I can't use arrow keys on this keyboard, but I can use FNL. No, that doesn't work. FN2L. Hey. Ah, that works. Okay, right. How to do. See, this is what I was saying about earlier, Mia. If you want to type capital letters without holding cap shift, you can make all the letters as capitals by first pressing caps lock, cap shift, and 2. To show this is happening, the L cursor will be replaced with a C. Capitals. Quite simple, right? So here, print hello. And then he's saying if you didn't use symbol shift, you'd get this, print P hello, without the speech mark, right? So he's explaining about the cursor, which was what I was trying to explain to you, but it's written here in the book, right? So print 2, the number 2 appears on the screen. Print 2.abc. Print 2 plus 2. If you do print 2 plus 2, it will show 4 on the screen, right? You can use it as a calculator and stuff, right? But we want to find out about some... So this is what we were trying to do a minute ago. Let $1 equal your age is. So you see where I was doing $1, yeah? But it's telling me that you don't need to put it in brackets, right? That's what I wanted to know, right? I just pressed space. Like, this is a fascinating book to print out, Mia, and read, right? Because it tells you just a couple of simple things, right? Simple programming, how to do, right? So it's saying put in this. So let's copy this, right? Piss off. I want to go further on, but it won't let me. There we go. It wants me to delete one line by line. There we go. That's better. Now, if I paste, will it all go in? Right? Oh, okay. Ah, this end E is an issue. We can type it in what it says. So I just need to make that a little bit smaller. Because this will work, because it's in the fucking book, right? Like, this will work because it's in the fucking book, right? Don't you think, Mia, right? Ah, it worked, right? Now, for some reason, next A came up. I don't know how. Right? We don't want that. And then 20, let $1 equal your age is space bracket, right? 30 input $B and then this H, right? 40 print $1 H, and then 50 go to 10. You always have to do the restart, right? So if we run this, what is your age? It is asking us, right? And our age is 19. But for some reason, we're not getting your age is. But it is actually saying that. So it's asking us our age and it's telling us what our age is. It's just repeating what we're saying, basically. So if our age is 99, it'll just say our age is 99. If we put this, it'll just, well, E plus 8, whatever. So it's basically moving the A variable to the B variable, right? So it's inputting the B variable and printing the A. Do you understand? Right? Kind of shitty, that game. See, this is what I was showing earlier. For X equals 1 to 10, step 1. Step 1 is usually omitted if counting in steps of 1. So we learned something, Mia, right? That's what we wanted to know. So why was it giving me fucking steps of 16 working out the colors when there's only 7 colors available, right? Like, you can read this manual yourself, Mia, and try and understanding it, right? If you write out each of these to see what it actually does, right? And you learn these simple commands, right? You can get far, right? Using the cassette recorder, blah, blah, blah. Right, there is a second book that comes with it, right? And we need to look on eBay to find out, hey, Mia, should we buy the fucking book? The real IRL one. Because this didn't come with the book, right? Let's have a look, right? Now, you see that there's the orange book and then the user guide. Now, that's $20 for, you get 2 of the actual manual. So you see, one says introduction and one says basic programming, right? That's the one we want to read. Now, someone is bid on this $320. He's not actually showing the pages inside, you dickhead. Step-by-step programming for the ZX Spectrum. And you see here that they've wrote you out a whole program and it's showing you how to do. Like, this is graphics of Summit going, like, with fog. You see that? How it's changed? The guy, right? Like, this is fascinating, this book. Like, it will teach you how to make this city scene, right? And that's insane, right? Don't you think? Maths test. Like, just with some simple text like that, you can get something like that. Right? We should definitely get these books, right? But I don't want to pay just stupid money, right? Like on this one where it's a bid of 320, I might bid 4, and if I don't get it, I don't get it, right? And then try another one, right? So like there's this one as well. But this one is for the +3 book. That won't work. This original like user guide one will. This one's only 575. And literally that's all. Oh, there's another one here. This one's 15. This is the actual system that I'm holding. Well, have, right? And it comes with that basic program in there. It also comes with chess. That's pretty hacks. Not bad. So that one's $7.99. Yeah. I tried to understand this book when I was a kid, but I couldn't understand. But I could probably understand it now. We should bid on this, right? This is definitely the one. But I can show you a preview of what it looks like, right? Is this? Like, this guy is selling it for $7.99. We need to do .pdf here. This is the, you see here, basic programming. This is the one we want. Haha. So it starts all the way from the beginning, Mia, right? So basically you're doing let A equals 10, print A. So it will show 10 on the screen, right? If A equals 10, right? And then if you put let B equal 15, and then print A plus B, so 10 plus 15, it should show 25, right? And it explains that it will show 25. So you see A equals 10, B equals 15, print A plus B, right? List is quite useful because it shows you what is on the screen, right? So here's a simple program that they've got, right? Let's write this one out. Temperature conversion from Celsius to Fahrenheit. You'll love this. So fuck that. Right. I need to go horse break. Right, let's program this one out, right? And we're only on like the second page and it's allowing us to do this kind of shit, right? So we need to get this book for sure, right? So now when it says rem, it's a remark, yeah? You know, like you do the text of like in like C and stuff at the side where you can quote something out, right? That's what it's exactly the same thing, right? Now, I'm just seeing 30 and then print. Right? And then 40. Input. Enter. Deg F. F. Right? 50. Print. F. And it's got to show F as F minus 32 times 5/9. Yeah, that's the actual, the formula, right? 60 go to 40. Run. Deg C, deg F, right? Enter degrees Fahrenheit, 100. So the degrees Celsius, 82. I don't believe that. That's not right, is it? Yeah? That's not correct. Because 212 Fahrenheit is 100 degrees Celsius. So their formula is wrong, Mia, right? Unless we've typed it in wrong. So F minus 32, yeah, I didn't do a bracket. So I fucked it up, right? So we need a force break. I did it wrong. I needed a close bracket here. I'm stupid. So you see how it doesn't work properly if you didn't do this right. Yeah. So that's correct this time, right? So degrees Fahrenheit 212 is 100 degrees Celsius. It we got the sniper. So if we was 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit, it would be 537 Celsius. Or if we was negative 40 Fahrenheit, it would be negative 40 Celsius. That's correct. What about negative 100? It's only minus 173. Okay. If I put Mia, it won't like it. It'll crash it. It's asking for a number. Do you understand, right? That is cool, right? Do you like it? So it's literally like Python, don't you reckon? There's the code and there's what it does, right? Like, I can get really addicted to this. I could learn this, like, in my sleep if I get that book, right? I could figure everything out. I need to get that book. Because we've got so far with that book. We haven't made a single mistake. Not really. But we're actually learning how it works. I would like to have the actual IRL book, though. That was so cool. I reckon it'd be like $10 eventually. What is this other guy's items? Has he got other stuff like that? He's got old guy's clothes. Ends in 4 days, 3 hours. From 1982. This book is older than me, right? But these original 2 books I could get for $12.99. No best offers. And there's 2 available. Or is there 2 sets, right? But they're doing $3.50 for postage. $9.90. But look at that, Mia. That one's really beat up. You see that? Like someone has read that book. And you see how it says the first edition? Hey, it's even got the name Brad in there. I don't want the beat up one. Because you see all these pages of hacks. Bare pages of hacks, right? The worst thing about this, Mia, is I've read this book before, but I just don't have it anymore. So this one is 15. This is 3 programming books for 17. That sounds like a good deal. Step by step how to do. But he hasn't got any other pictures. I hate that. When they just put one picture. It's like they almost don't care about what they're selling, right? Holy shit, man. This one has got the older ZX81 as well. How to do. It's got some ripped pages. Look, it's actually got stuff where it tells you how to make card games and stuff. That would be so sick. Like, that book would be pretty cool. Hey, I wonder if ChatGPT can help. Copy code. Now, is this gonna work? Could not paste line. Bro, you're not helping. I wonder if there's another, like, way to paste this in, because it's not letting me paste it directly in the... Could not paste line. 50 let player score equals... So if I went into Notepad and edited this, I don't think the let player works. Line 50 is an error. No. Wow, dude. Wow, ChatGPT is really not helping today. But it's like 7 o'clock. I'm gonna get going.